few years ago, Subaru decided to leave behind the crackling exhausts, gold wheels and big wings and offer a hatchback Impreza STI to appeal to a new audience. The trouble was, enthusiasts didn't really take to it, but neither did it offer the kind of premium quality of Audi & Co. The result was slow sales, but now there's this, the return of the saloon body and perhaps a rekindling of that old magic. The saloon is being introduced as the STI model line receives a general facelift, and common consensus seems to be this booted version is the most attractive new era Subaru to date. Oddly, the Impreza name has been dropped, the car now known simply as the WRX STI. Nevertheless, the core components of the car are unchanged. The familiar Subaru flat 4 engine, 2.5 litres and turbocharged, driving all four wheels. Power is still 296 brake horsepower with 300 pound-foot of torque, with 0 to 60 arriving in just over 5 seconds and a top speed of 158 miles an hour. Subaru has suffered recently under the onslaught of turbo hot hatches with their near-on 300 horsepower and improved chassis technologies, offering much of the STI's performance but without the compromises. But the sheer focused performance of this STI makes it something special and seriously quick. It's a shame, however, that the 2.5 litre engine still lacks the character of the 2 litre motor found in old STIs. It may be greener than before, but it lacks a voice at higher revs and there's still some turbo lag. Subaru has increased the chassis rigidity of the car with the adoption of the saloon body. It's also fitted lower but firmer suspension and larger but lighter wheels. This hasn't compromised the comfort of the car. It's sporty, but it's still perfectly acceptable for every day. But it does mean it's much more fun to drive. Put simply, few cars are faster from A to B, especially if the road surface is slippery. Despite this ability, the steering is still a little bit disappointing. It's almost too responsive once you're turning, and the over-assistance and touch of vagueness around the straight ahead can knock your confidence at speed. Has the quality improved in here? Yes. Is it still some way behind Europe's best? Well, sadly, yes again. Just look at the quality of this stereo and the feel of some of these plastics. However, these new Recaro seats are excellent, as is the driving position, and you do get climate control, iPod connectivity and Bluetooth. You've got to be committed to buy and run the STI. A price rise means that at nearly £33,000, it's close to cars such as the BMW 335i, while it's thirsty compared to much of the competition at 26.9 miles per gallon combined and emits more CO2 at 243 grams per kilometre. Expensive, thirsty and with a rather down market interior. You've got to be keen on driving to really want this Subaru. And therefore it's a shame that perhaps steering and the engine aren't just a little bit better resolved. Even so, I love the fact that cars like this still exist. Good B-road, there's little to touch it, and it has to be the best STI for quite some time.